This doesn't put a smile on my face. I have something to do. And this might take a little bit. Oh. I have a plan. And it is going to be the best plan ever. And I know it's going to work for me. Why wouldn't it work for me? I know that everything could go right with this plan. And it is not staying down here. But I know many of them. Many of those old villains. Against those, the Maybell and the friends have all came down here. Some were only here for a little bit. Others stayed till the end. Others came down here for the end. Though not that many did that, but it has happened, I think. It has. Or it hasn't. Maybe I'm the first. But am I doing that? I am doing something different. I will do the right thing, and that is not staying here. I am only going to be here for just a little bit, and it's only because I have to find where my poor, sad little dice went. And if I don't find that, then I can't do anything. But I suppose that's not the only problem I'm having. That's besides the dice and them. There also comes a time when you realize you got to plan big things with your personality. Oh, this is gonna be an adventure for me. An adventure that hopefully I can get through just the right way. I think there's enough time to do this. There should be. I feel as if there will. Okay. I know exactly what I'm doing. The first thing I need to do is I need to think. If I were to change anything, and I mean anything, what would it be? Well, I mean, one thing I definitely need to do is get my old self in introduction set. I need to give off a very unexpected twist with my opening. And it could be in time, sure. Well, I'd like it to be a day, not at night. Night would be more expected, but day, it's just not as much. And that's when I need to make my entrance. Something else I need to know not to do, as I can't try to act nice and seem as if I have turned good or something like that. I know many others have done things like that. Even some old villains of them. And I do not like the idea. I need them to know that I am in fact bad. They already know that. So really, what's the point there? Even if I wanted to do that, I know I couldn't because they would know. Unless if they were so dumb to the point to where I could just say that I've changed my ways. Yeah, I could do that. But I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do something like that? I just couldn't. It's just not in my nature. But I do look cool here. You know, it is nice down here, but it's just... it's an overused thing. And I do not like overused things. And I am not going back to that room where I was in for so long ever again. No, I don't care about that anymore. That's all in the past. Because right now I am after one thing in the end. And 3 things right now. But at least I got a part of one of those things done because I know that I am going to be completely evil when I come straight through there. And that's all my introduction needs to be. I know that I'll just have to be completely evil and not make any silly mistakes. Like saying that I've turned good. Now, one part of it's done. Sure, maybe introductions and things like that. But there's a whole other things with stuff. I need to make sure that I don't end up bonding. No bonding. I also don't want to joke that much. I mean, I can do evil joking. You know what I mean by that. It's basically bullying. I mean, it is bullying. It's 100% that. And I always do like the bullying. But I can't be comedical. I'm just not gonna be like that. I would be more on the serious tone, yes. Isn't that crazy? Serious. Doesn't seem like it? Yeah, it actually does seem like it. You just don't realize. But I have a feeling soon you might. Just might. I could hide back here. Maybe I could stay for a couple hours. Well, that's my way out, and I know the right way back in. Because I made my way down here. That escape was very cool. Such an awesome escape. I did it so quick, and they were just like, "Oh, where'd you go? What happened there?" Oh, they don't know. Oh, man. Can't believe that. I mean, really. Really. I was right outside the door when that happened. You know, maybe there's not too many problems with me as I thought there was. I mean, I'm basically ready, aren't I? Introduction. Know that I'll stay evil. No bonding, no jokes. Just all in the bad, and the very noticeably bad. With bullying, of course. But the dice... That's the only thing I need for attacks. I would never attack another way. I gotta do the dice. It's the only real way. The dice it shall. Always the dice. Oh, the dice. I should be going after my dice first. It would be the right thing to do, but it's so small it could be anywhere. It really could be just so anywhere. And I don't even know how I lost it. I had it with me right outside the door, and then it just perished. I'm not sure who did what with anything, but it perished. I was paying too much attention to just listening on how the old people were doing in Gemmyland. I gotta stay more focused. That's one thing. I can't keep my eyes locked on one thing. I gotta keep a variety on myself. That's something a lot of villains that go after them do. And I can be so much better. It's a good thing my laugh is all down. I know one of those citizens had to go through a whole thing, and I say citizens because, well, he was one, wasn't he? Yes, he was. Am I gonna confirm my name? Do I even have a name? Well, I do have a name, but would it be very cool to just say what it is? Is that the right thing to do? No. No, we could save that for another time. You know, that's something I could do towards the end. When I really have them taken care of, I can reveal my name. Yeah, that'd be something cool. I do know from one other place and one other time, very similar to this one, but there was this certain villain. He had nothing to relate with them, of course, because it was a different place. He revealed his real name somewhere during his times with his enemies, but he didn't do it at the end. He did it kind of towards the middle end. And it was a 4-letter name. Started with a Z. Shouldn't say anything. Don't want to make him mad. And who knows how they ended up turning up. I mean, I wouldn't know. So not doing any break the fourth wall breaks, okay? And besides, it wouldn't even matter anyway, because I was joking about the whole break the fourth wall breaks, because nothing I am relates to whatever I was talking about. Like, the Z guy's villain name. And when he revealed it and stuff. That was just my reference. I'm not revealing my name. I mean, not till the end. Ooh, see? Oh, I probably wouldn't make them think that I actually wouldn't, but then I do. And that's the right thing to do. When it's just something as simple as a name, I think it would be correct. correct and always correct. I should move this back. I do not like it here. Come on, chair. Make you look all fancy because that's how I want it. It better look nice in there. I don't want to have to go in and see a big mess. What the? Is there a... Oh, there's an iPad there. Okay. I see. Well, I don't like the sound of that. I'm just gonna go back over here. You got everything where you need it. You know you do. Don't need to worry. What's all this? Are these cracks or these bugs? They're probably cracks. Not afraid, no bug, but I know a lot are down here at times. Those other villains are always talking about him. Keep hearing them. Because I've been spying for a long time on those guys. Like, way longer, like, before I was even in there. I was just in there because, well, I knew that those other two people were going to be coming in. The Mummy and the Waluigi. Yeah, them. I just knew it. So I went in. And I did a whole little skit on that whole stuff. Yeah, it was a skit. You're getting some reveals. I think I might be good. Really, there's not much of a problem. As much as what I thought anyway. Things are actually pretty okay. Which is surprising because I thought I was gonna have a hard time. But no, I'm not gonna have a hard time. Just with the dice, I'm gonna have a really hard time. Oh, but besides that, I am good in the gold. I could go forever with this. I'm never gonna stop. You see this? Yeah, maybe I can invent this into my dice. Into my dice game. You know what I mean by dice game. If you don't know what I mean, then I don't know what you're even doing. Oh, look. What I would expect. If you look out there, just out there, you will see a crane fly. It's not a wasp, it's a crane fly. It's not a bee, it's a crane fly. Or a mosquito hawk. That's what it is, okay? Don't think it's something else, because it isn't. It really is just a crane fly. Why am I bringing them up? Because those were the first things I ever fought. Yeah. You thought it was something a little more intelligent? No. It was a group of crane flies, and guess what? I lost terribly. But I got better, and I got stronger, and my high intelligence brought us to something real. And then I went back to them, and I destroyed them all. Piece by piece, limb by limb, heart by heart. Ha! That's what I say. I say simple little hus! Hus, hus, hus to all. Oh. You know, I said I couldn't joke when I'm dealing with my enemy. Well, when it's me, everyone jokes, don't they? Well, I don't know the real answer to that. But I think I do need to think about one thing in particular. Should I switch up anything, and I mean anything, with my dice game?